My name is Philip Dittrich, people call me Phil, and I'm the man behind the music project Polylight. I'm a spare-time music producer and a hobby musician as well. I play a lot of instruments, and I've discovered music production for myself, and this is the thing I invest most of my time in. What I enjoy most is being around other creative people, meeting them and exchanging ideas. And then we basically just play, and I have my own ideas where I would insert instruments that aren't in the song yet. For example, I'm a big fan of pads and synthesizers and everything that has to do with like panoramic effects, stuff that is like far away from the center of your attention, that just grabs your mind. To me, music is a way of dealing with my own thoughts. Basically, it's just like streamlining what's happening in my mind. I love the calmness it gets to me. It feels like I can express everything that is not easily expressed with words. Yeah, it just brings you into another world. I don't really perform any fixed songs that I've learned or anything that I've practiced for a longer time. It's just I'll let everything flow, and it just turns into a melody for me. And if I like that melody, I keep playing it a couple of times and some days, and at some point that's how a new song is made usually. It's just like jamming with myself. Like when I lived back here in Karlsruhe, which is like around a year ago, I had quite a big setup. Like I had a big mixing desk, I had huge speakers in front of me, had an electric piano, I had several guitars. I've made this severely polyphonic music. I didn't really have any idea about how a song is structured and how basically every instrument has its own frequency range in which it operates. So I ignored all of that and basically just put as many instruments on top until I felt like the song sounded like I wanted it to sound. But the amount of possibilities I've had with this setup was a little overwhelming. So nowadays I've reduced the amount of possibilities I have, also because I don't really have a fixed studio right now, so I've got to make do with what I have, what I can carry around like on my back or something. Nowadays I go for a much more clean mix. I'm a big fan of getting out the details of real instruments, so what I really try to do a lot in my music, every time actually, I use a lot of live recorded instruments, and they usually have like a lot of creaks and like little like sounds to them, which makes them really organic. I'm a big fan of that, and I think I've moved more towards simpler music that is about the character of the sound instead of the energy of the sound, basically. Yeah, so A Moon Colony Covered in Space does the latest album I've released at the time of this recording. Has a lot of these big, bombastic kind of sounds to them, but there are also a couple of songs which are way more about the sound of the instrument itself. I think I want to move more towards that in the future. Yeah, so I think Polylight will continue just like as its own project, and as it's more like as a producing project, less a live project, because the music I produce usually is hard to perform live. And I want to get more fun into it. Polylight used to be a very strict, very perfectionistic kind of thing. I think it's a good thing if I move it towards a little more like focusing on the fun of making music, but just like playing, just like doing whatever you want to do, basically. You're more in the moment, and it just brings up a certain amount of playfulness into the music, which is, just bring a little more, how you say, just a little more life into it, just a little more spontaneous diversion from the plans you've made. I don't know, feels about right.